Hi guys, Jeff Clark, Sources Apprentice. Yesterday I went to an auction and I got some really good stuff. I'm going to make a lot of money, but I've got a good lesson to teach you about auction themes or sale themes. And what I mean by theme is, especially with estate auctions and estate sales, so an estate is when either the person died and they're selling their stuff, or maybe they put them in a nursing home. In this case, it was a little happier. It was an older couple, and they were moving from Indiana to Texas, so they were liquidating their house. In fact, their house was auctioned off yesterday. No, I did not buy the house. I'm not into flipping houses yet. So when that happens, you get, this is like a person's life. So whatever they were interested in, or whatever hobby they had or career they had, that's going to be reflected in the sale. So let's say, the man liked hunting. Okay, you're going to find a lot of hunting stuff in the sale. Or the woman liked sewing. You'll find a lot of sewing stuff in the sale. Or maybe both of them like to, go skiing or bowling or whatever. Okay, that kind of stuff is going to be reflected in the sale. Well, in this auction yesterday, the lady had been a Pampered Chef dealer for over 30 years. And so in the advertising flyers for the sale, that was the first thing they said, hundreds of Pampered Chef items. And they're not kidding. One entire flatbed wagon was nothing but Pampered Chef stuff. So I wanted to go to the sale because I sell Pampered Chef stuff all the time. I find it at garage sales and it flips on Amazon for really good money. But here's the problem. Since that was the main theme of the sale, dozens of people showed up to buy Pampered Chef stuff. And you guys have heard me say that I live in Amish country. Well, Amish women love Pampered Chef. They love kitchen stuff. And so they were just bidding items through the roof. I mean, prices were crazy. I know that they were buying some things used that they could pay less for if they bought a brand new, but that's what was happening. So I only walked out of there with 3 Pampered Chef items. Oh, Jeff, your auction was a failure. No, it was not a failure. And I'm going to tell you why later on, but I want to show you what I got, okay? And then we'll get to the lesson later, so stick around. Ready? All right, well, let's start with the Pampered Chef stuff. I mean, honestly, I only got 3 items. There's a ginger grater here. There's some decorative plate and a holiday plate. I don't know. They may not even sell, but I only paid a couple bucks for each one, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, here's just a handful, like 5 coats, some London fog coats or whatever. I didn't even really want to buy these. This was a sympathy bid. And what I mean by that is the auctioneer wasn't getting anyone bidding on them, so I got these for $1. And they may not sell. I don't really care. The purpose for me buying this wasn't to get coats to resell. It was just to keep my relationship going with the auctioneer, because now he knows I'm the guy that bats cleanup on things, okay? And that comes in handy later on here. This is a set of 8 of the Foxfire books. This is kind of hippie outdoorsman type books. These will sell really well as a set. I'm guessing this set will probably bring $130. I paid $5, okay? Speaking of sets of books, these are the Lakeside books. This is the most expensive thing I bought at the auction yesterday. I paid $55 for both of these boxes. And the reason I did is because I have sold Lakesides pretty frequently in the past. And some of these sealed ones, there's a lot of sealed ones here. Some of these will go for 30, 40 bucks a piece, okay? So there's some really good money there. Also paid $3 for all these cookbooks. Looking through them, I scanned a couple. I think they may all be junk, but again, I was batting cleanup. I was helping the auctioneer out. Okay, this is not junk. I paid $3 for this box full of 78 albums, and most of these are empty, so you might think I got ripped off. Now, 78 records, they're really unique. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these are the old 10-inch. They're made of shellac. They're not made of vinyl, so they're very brittle, breakable. They stopped making 78s probably around 1950. You can find a few that are from the early 50s, and most 78s that you find will not sell at all. But I always go through them because occasionally you'll find a really good title. 2 weeks ago, I sold 178 for $200, no lie. But these empties, the empty 78 holders, will sell on eBay for $15.20 a piece. And again, I paid $3 for that box. Pick this up for $2. This is a set of 6 8-ounce bottles Coca-Cola. It's Walt Disney World's 25th anniversary. I could not find a comparable for this. I found a sold on 1 bottle. It went for 10 bucks. I found a sold for a set of 4 bottles. It went for 20 bucks. So I'm thinking the full set of 6 plus the carrier. Man, I don't know. I'm going to start that maybe 40, 50 bucks, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, this I'm super excited about. Now, this was me batting cleanup, okay? All this kitchen stuff here was just me batting cleanup, meaning the auctioneer wasn't getting any bids, so I gave him $2 for this, $2 for that, $2 here, $2 there, $2, okay? Now, some of this stuff isn't going to sell that well. There is one sold for the DeVilbiss vaporizer in box for $25 in used condition, so that's pretty good. I couldn't find any solds for the Melita, except I did find solds for just the coffee pot for $15, so I might just pull that out and toss the rest of it. The Osro pasta and dough machine, that has a sold for $25. That's pretty good too. Crock Pot, oh, I always get these crock pots. My gosh, this style right here has a sold on eBay for $35. Also the same with this Farberware skillet, has a sold for $35, and again I paid $2. This though is really exciting. Farberware electric griddle with the slide out, pan on it. There are 3 solds on eBay right now. $100, $120, $145. No lie, and I paid $2. Yay, Jeff. Got 3 fans here for $5 a piece. The Patton heater fan in box has a sold on eBay for $30 plus shipping. The GE, I could not find a comparable, but boy, isn't that a cool shape? And the vintage color and the push button and everything. I think I'm going to list that for $50 probably, maybe even $60, and we'll see where that goes. This Patton back here has a sold on eBay for $100. No lie, again, I paid $5 for all 3 of those. Paid $2 for this really cool GE sound system. It's an AM/FM radio with a record player and these groovy looking speakers. And then it has jacks in the back. You can attach a tape player. I could not find a comparable for this unit. I'm guessing looking at other similar units, I could probably get $40 or $50. But you know what? I might just keep this one because the record player that I have right now for testing records does not have a speed for 78. So when I test 78s, I have to put it on 45 speed, and then Bing Crosby sounds like I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. It's really depressing. So it'd be kind of nice to have a player that actually plays 78 speed so I don't have to be depressed when I'm testing records, right? Okay. TV VCR combo, recent sold on eBay, $100. Yay, Jeff. Garmin Street Pilot. Oh, and I paid $2 for that also, okay? $2 for the stereo, $2 for the TV. Let's see, I paid $3 for the Garmin Street Pilot. Recent sold on eBay, $30 plus shipping. Paid $2 for this printer. Recent sold on eBay, $100 plus shipping. Paid $1 for the jewel cases. I do run across CDs sometimes. If they're rare and I want to sell them and they don't have a case, I can just throw a generic case on there. I've done that with a bunch of death metal CDs and made some good money there. Okay, then I paid $5 for this entire Gateway computer system with the big computer desk, okay? Now, the thing is, the tower, this is from 2001. If this was a really old Gateway, like from 1994, like when they first came out, this would be worth about $300-400. But it is not. This is dated 2001, so the tower honestly is junk, okay? The stack of manuals obviously is junk also. That'll just go straight to the trash. The Boston speakers, recent sold on eBay, $15 plus shipping. PC ProPad sealed, recent sold on eBay, $20. The mouse, honestly, Microsoft IntelliMouse, recent sold on eBay, $15 plus shipping. The keyboard, PC2 Gateway keyboard, recent sold on eBay, $15 plus shipping. The monitor, here's where the money is, recent sold $100 plus shipping, and I paid $5 for everything. Now, what am I going to do with the big desk? Well, I don't know. I might. It's kind of in nice shape. I might use it to replace the current desk that I have. I don't know. Anyway, I think I did pretty well. And so the lesson here really is that since the main theme of the auction was Pampered Chef, that's what everybody was there for, okay? If the main theme had been, computers or vintage kitchenware or, electronics or whatever, then this stuff would have gone for a lot more money. Does that make sense? Because you would have had a lot more competition there. So when I go to an auction that has one main theme like Pampered Chef, and I know I'm not going to make out, really well on the Pampered Chef stuff, I'm going to be looking at other categories that I know I'm not going to have a whole lot of competition in. And I did pretty well because my entire bill yesterday was $130. And so let's see here. There's $100 there. There's $100 there. There's $100 there. There's $100 there. There's There's probably 130 right there. That's my entire buy cost, right there in that griddle. And everything else is gravy. Leave me some comments and tell me what you are finding in your sourcing.